me a little bit about yourself. What do you do for work? What's your family situation, etc., etc.?
All right. Okay. So, well, my name is Juan. Uh, I work for the aviation industry. Pretty much, I work in an office from 8 to 5.
Hmm.
It's very hard for me to just walk around. So it's a pretty office work. My family, I have a kid, 4 years old. My wife, she's here with me in Singapore,
Hmm.
and I moved from South America, from Chile to Singapore. So also dealing a little bit with different culture, different kind of things like food wise. It's
Hmm.
it's it's different. So having to struggle with the adaptation of coming to a new place.
Yeah, definitely. And that's always hard too, especially not just you're leaving your family behind and stuff as well, to move and do that stuff for work. It's never an easy thing, but
Yeah,
obviously this decision you guys made for the better, and you get to learn lots and you get to experience new things, which is pretty cool. But there's also some hardship in that as well, which is on the flip side of the good stuff.
yeah. Especially with a kid. When you have a kid, you have to find time for playing with the kid.
Mm.
Uh, Also, sometimes he just wakes up in the middle of the night, so you have to be prepared to have a lot of energy, which is something that I was lacking, with all of the overweight.
Hmm.
And yeah, basically trying to jump in on losing weight just because. I mean, I'm a family guy, so
Yeah.
that's something that I want to preserve. Like when I was a little bit younger, I want to preserve myself for the future, especially for my kid.
Yeah, definitely. And I think that's a good goal to have too. And a lot of people, lose sight of that. And it's sad, but it's I think that lack of awareness too. People don't
Yeah,
understand how much it's actually detrimenting their health until their kids at an age where they're like, I'm moving around, I'm doing things, or it could even be 10 years down the track when they start playing sport and you can't get out and run, and you're like, oh no, what's going on
yeah,
here? So making those changes early is always a big thing.
yeah.
Definitely. I guess the next thing that kind of leads into our next thing. So, how did you hear about our services?
Okay, so I just followed you in the Instagram.
Hmm.
Do you have a I think that the content that you have in your Instagram account is something that I like,
Hmm.
especially when you talk about food and how the important food is when you try to lose weight, even for maintaining your physical activities.
Hmm.
Sometimes you can see that people always focus on you have to do this kind of exercising, you have to focus on this workout, but no one gives uh, the plenty. No one is focused on how food is the key to lose weight,
Hmm.
especially, and something that you always found you can always find outside is that they almost take this make the food content as a pain, because I'm not a guy that uh, like to eat salad or like to
No.
eat just like normal food. I would
Yeah.
say I would like to have my I would like to some occasion have my cookies. I would like to have my hamburgers from time to time, and you never get that specific content. Like you can eat this and still be on the path to lose weight,
Yes.
and you can change this kind of thing. You can change these kind of things on your daily meals and
Hmm.
still be on the progress to lose some weight.
Yeah.
So that's something that got my attention and to follow. And I think after that, I just got the moment when you talk about joining the program, joining the coaching, and I just jump in and try for myself how this could me.
Yeah, definitely. And I think that's something massive too that's not spoken enough about in the fitness industry. And I feel as though it's because, unfortunately, the style of content and stuff I put out, it's not sexy, and unfortunately, it doesn't sell. If that makes sense, like a lot of people say, buy this program or do this stuff for 6 minutes,
Yeah,
six pack, or those kind of things. And unfortunately, the way the world works is that stuff sells, and the way I do things is a bit a bit against the grain, I guess you could say. So it's against what most people say, and it doesn't sound super sexy, but the results speak for themselves, and yeah, and
Yeah,
that's the big thing. Is so many people overlook the fundamentals of you know nutrition and diet and those kind of things, and it doesn't have to be super serious because at the end of the day, none of us want to walk around like we're going on stage to be Olympia. We just want to feel good, be a little bit less, fat, and feel like we're actually healthy and fit.
yeah. That's the whole point. I
Mm,
think something that I see in your that I like about is you can for example these guys had they talk about walking or running um, in the burning fat zone,
mm,
but and that's like I wouldn't say a lie, but that makes you believe that if you just do that, you're gonna burn some fat, and at the end, it's just like you said, uh, the calories that you. It doesn't make any sense to just go and have an hour and a half walk,
mm.
and then come here and eat as much fries and hamburgers that I can because it's not gonna do any good for me in my goal to lose some weight.
Yeah, definitely. That's exactly right. Nailed it on the head. I guess pretty much leads into the next thing, which is awesome. What do you feel as though you're struggling with before we started working together?
Something that I struggle a lot is maintaining my meals,
Mm-hmm,
maintaining my food in the zone where it allows me to lose weight.
mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
Something that I did for doing these strict diets, where at the end I only get like cravings, and then uh, one day I just started, to eat whatever I wanted. Then I felt some guilt about it because I was not following the diet,
Mm-hmm.
and then it has like this motivational side. Like I'm not doing this enough. It means because I don't want it enough. So that means that I'm not allowed to continue because I don't deserve it. And then at the end, it just got me jumping from one from having a big weight, heavy weight, to
Mm-hmm.
have more weight
Mm-hmm.
and more weight. So I got to the point where I just wanted to understand: can I have just a single regular meal and still be on the track? And that's something that I wanted. And now that I got it, I difference like one thing that I like and that I like very much is like having apples with cinnamon and a little bit of like a drip or two of honey.
Yeah.
It's like, man, it changed my life.
Mm-hmm.
And that's something that maybe people know about it, but people like me don't.
Mm.
So that's something that even if I have like a little craving that I want something sweet, I can just have my apple. I like apples. I like cinnamon. I
Mm-hmm.
like honey.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it makes a huge. So in terms of physical activities, I think because of um, my job, I'm not allowed. I mean, it's not that I'm not allowed. I don't have plenty of time with my
Yes.
kid to go out and do things.
Mm-hmm.
And when I started to watch over what I take for meals,
Mm-hmm.
one thing led to the other, and say like, well, I'm already, so why can't I just wake up a little bit earlier and just walk 45 minutes?
Mm-hmm.
So I already have my thing, like walk 20 minutes on one way and then come back another 20 22 minutes and extra walking, and overall it's 45 minutes.
Mm-hmm.
That's done. I have my meals.
Mm-hmm.
That's done. So that's it. Like in that, I think I lost like 5 kilos
Mm-hmm.
now,
Yep.
which coming to weight is something that I mean, I'm married and I haven't seen that weight since I got married. So it's
Yeah.
like coming back to my old body.
Yeah.
So that's fantastic.
Yeah, that's awesome, and that's really cool to hear. Like, it's yeah, that's amazing. You know, hearing that you, and we had that conversation. I believe it was either last week or the week before, saying that you'd tried a fair few things and nothing had really stuck or worked or got you down to where you wanted to, and just the simple stuff, applying the food, and then also applying the walking, how much that's already just
Yeah,
significantly changed and got you down to, a weight that you, like you just said, you haven't been before, or just a weight you were when you got married. So that's huge to hear, and that's an amazing effort on your front too. Obviously, committing to the plan and sticking to it,
yeah,
but it just shows how sustainable it is. It's not it is difficult, but it's simple in a sense. You've got to make a couple of habit changes, but it's
it's
not.
simple.
Yeah, definitely. That's awesome. I guess the next thing I wanted to ask you was, what was the thing that made you finally decide this is the moment I'm going to invest in some coaching? I need to make some change. I need to flick the switch. What was that flick the switch moment for you?
I would say that again, a couple things for me. When you go around, coaching programs are very expensive.
Mm-hmm.
This one, I in terms of quality and the price, is very affordable.
Mm-hmm.
If you think of it, like I'm not gonna have an extra meal the way that I used to before. Like I'm not gonna go out and have like a big hamburger. I'm
Mm-hmm.
just gonna invest weekly.
Mm-hmm.
So I would say like maybe the price is having like two meals that I used to had before.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, you know, and then I just decided I'm not gonna pay that. I'm just gonna pay and invest in myself
Mm-hmm.
and learning about the things.
Mm-hmm.
Um, and having someone that I needed to have some kind of accountability.
Mm-hmm.
So uh, your program also has this app which I find amazing, which has the track of the things that I've done. So if I could just go and see the things that I've done, the things that I have changed. Also, um, well, that's something that I know once I joined the program. But before, what made me decide is okay. So I find unique that you like I mentioned before, that you focus on. Okay, you can have these like ice cream that you can make high protein, and you still have ice cream, and still you can have like your apple with cinnamon. You can have your sweets, but you have to focus on the intake daily, daily intake about proteins, about carbohydrates,
Mm-hmm.
and those kind of things.
Yeah.
So you know what to aim for on a daily basis and still progress, have some progress.
Yeah.
And once something that I would recommend people to do is just go for it. It is priceless. Once you get to know the specifics and the experience that you have in
Mm-hmm.
terms of exercising, in terms of meals,
Mm-hmm.
in terms of the program that you have in your app, it, it's it's a lot. It's a lot, and I think it's valuable. Even right now, I'm talking to my wife. Uh, I'm trying to make her understand, and I'm trying to make her to join the program.
Mm.
So because it's that good. So
Yeah, and that's awesome, and I appreciate that very, very much. And that's cool that it's impacted your life, and you've learned enough now that you're able to try share that with people and try help them as well. Because that's the mission at the end of the day. It's to help as many of you individuals as I can. And hearing that you guys are learning enough now to where you're able to pass that information on to other people is pretty cool, which is yeah, awesome. And I guess you pretty much answered the next question I had for you, which was what was your experience like during the process, or still to this day, working with myself. And yeah, you pretty much nailed it on the head there. Just the whole learnings and understanding and making it fit your lifestyle and the accountability stuff. But if you want to go into a little bit more detail for me with that, I'll probably want you to highlight what's the best thing about the entire program you feel as though, yeah, tell me what you feel as though the best thing is in the program.
Well, the best thing that I could um, the best thing I would say is how simple it is.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
When you have like this of overweight that I have, something that you see is that you see all this fitness program, you see all these fitness coaches, and they say, oh, it's gonna take a lot of time from you, it's gonna take a lot of effort. You have to do these kind of meals, you have to follow these strict rules, and it takes a lot of energy from you. And right now is like a momentum, I would say.
Mm-hmm.
Like you start small, are just maybe one meal at a time. That's something that I did. I mean, I didn't when I started. I didn't do like the whole 3 meals, the whole 4 meals
Mm-hmm.
of the day. I just focus on, okay, this one. I'm gonna learn how to do it. I'm gonna choose the one that I want to have. I'm gonna see how it tastes. I'm gonna see if I like it. I'm gonna see if I can repeat it, and then I'm gonna jump onto the other on the same time on the same page. I used to run for an hour and a half here in the sunny Singapore. It was driving me nuts because at a time that I couldn't do, there were days that I couldn't do the exercise, and I was
Mm-hmm.
like, I'm not making any progress.
Mm-hmm.
Right now, it's just like, again, I just wake up, I put my outfit, and I go out. 45 minutes walk.
Mm-hmm.
I come here, and I can say to myself, I did it.
Mm-hmm.
And then I go to the breakfast and say I did it,
Mm-hmm.
and then jump into the lunch and I say again say to myself I did it, which is awesome.
Mm-hmm.
And so the simpler is the best, and also the thing that gets into your mind is I can do it.
Mm-hmm.
So it's awesome. I can do it. It's simpler and it's affordable.
Yeah, definitely. That's awesome. Yeah, that's really, really cool. What leading into the next thing? What's been some results you've seen since joining? So, not only in the weight loss side of things, but increased energy, better sleep. Are your clothes fitting better? Confidence. What's your mind shifts like? Give me a little bit of rundown on all those things there, and tell me
Right.
what's been going on there.
Well, since I started, I'm close to 5 kilograms
Mm-hmm.
in weight reduction.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, Something that I see in my outfits.
Mm-hmm.
I don't have that big volume anymore. I'm still big, but I'm thinking like I feel less, uh, you know, stress. I have less. I'm not so tired anymore. I can just go out and walk normally. I don't have this heavy breathing all the time. I can just sit in the floor with my kid and play like 2 hours straight with no tiredness in my legs because I didn't have the proper position. Something that I see is I can because I have some clothes from a long time ago. I
Mm-hmm.
can just go and see, okay, maybe I can try this.
Mm-hmm.
And when I try it and it fits me, it gives me like a boost of energy.
Yeah.
So I feel more adequate to myself. Like the things that I wanted to do before, I can just do it.
Mm-hmm.
And and also something that I find very important is that before, when I didn't have this knowledge that comes from your app, is that sometimes I just went out, had like a meal with friends,
Mm-hmm.
and at the time that I got home, I was like, I did something bad for myself. I did something bad to myself because I know that I want to lose weight, but I went and eat all this junk food, and that is not making sense. But I still did it, so I'm not feeling well because of that.
Mm-hmm.
Right now is the opposite. Like I can go out, I can focus on having a life
Mm-hmm.
and still continue.
Mm-hmm.
If I just skip one day or two about the calories that I take that day, or the meals. He's just like, it's consistency. So
Mm-hmm.
I'm not gonna go back. I'm gonna go forward,
Mm-hmm.
and it's making sense. I'm still kgs weekly, so it's making sense in the way of life that I have,
Mm-hmm.
which is I'm a father, I'm a office worker,
Mm-hmm.
I'm a husband, and it makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
It simply makes sense to me to follow this program.
Yeah, that's awesome, and that's really good. And like, 5 kilos is, um, huge. Like people, it doesn't sound like much, but 5 kilos is a lot of weight. If you were to hold that up, like in front of someone and say this is 5 kilos of fat that someone's lost, I'd go no way. Like it's a lot of volume and a lot of mass, and yeah, it's awesome. And the progress and stuff you made, even
Yeah,
your
it feels.
mindset and stuff is completely different. From having those early chats with you when you started the program is crazy. Is crazy. So
Yeah, 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 yeah. And again, I'm not making it up. Like, just I mean, the amount of information that your app has, especially about food,
mm-hmm.
is crazy. It's
Mm-hmm.
crazy, and it's good. It's good. You just have to search,
Yeah.
and even the details, so that I sometimes I can try to invent something for myself,
Mm-hmm.
knowing that the right amounts, watching over the proportions.
Mm-hmm.
So it's fixed in a way, but it makes you knowledgeable enough so that okay, I can take this, I can do this, and still be on track.
Yeah, that's awesome. What do you feel as though, like, from all your experience so far, what do you feel as though has been your proudest moment? What's been that moment? It's like, wow, I'm proud of myself. That was amazing.
Um, I would say the most amazing thing you're saying. Are you
Yeah,
saying that?
yeah. Like your proudest moment. What's something you just like? I'm so proud of myself for that exact thing.
I would say today I have like 3 weeks
Mm-hmm.
straight walking 45 minutes every day,
Mm-hmm.
and it's
Mm-hmm.
effortless to me.
Mm-hmm.
So that's something that I find proud myself. I feel a lot of proud in myself
Mm-hmm.
because again, it's a momentum.
Mm-hmm.
So it's building up 1 day, 2 days, 3 days, 4 days, and I was like, oh man, I can do this.
Mm-hmm.
5 days, 6 days, 7 days, and it's amazing. And to be honest, I did not expect to have these results
Mm-hmm.
just by walking and
Yeah.
food intake.
It's crazy. Yeah, that's awesome. I'm proud of you as well, mate. It's been really good to watch you, you know, change and transform. And yeah, like I said, mate, your mindset around it's huge, huge difference. I'm really happy to see all that, which is awesome. I guess something that is really powerful is what would be some advice you'd give someone starting out? So someone that was in the same position you once were and you now, what would be the advice you would give that person?
I would say just give yourself a try moment,
Mm-hmm.
like just try it,
Mm-hmm.
and no no limits. I mean, don't put any limit to yourself. Just try it. Don't go the full extent of having so much in your hand, so much in your plate that you say, "Oh, I'm not gonna do it." Just focus on one thing. Focus on walking if you can, or focus on one meal prep, and then you jump into the other once you get you know how to do your breakfast, and then you jump into the lunch, or your you know um, I mean, just go one step,
Mm-hmm.
and then if you do it and if you go the next. I would say if I had a mirror or a time machine, and I would talk to myself.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, going looking back in the past, I would say it's easy. It's very easy.
Mm-hmm.
Do it because it's easy and you're gonna smash it. I mean, you're gonna do it.
Yeah.
Just do it.
Yeah.
It's not as hard as you think.
That's awesome. That's a really good advice. Yeah, yeah, definitely. I think that's awesome. And I guess the last thing I wanted to touch on today, if you were someone on the fence about working with us, what would you tell them based on your experience or your own experience so far?
I mean, do you mean like talking to one of your teammates
Just like if you were to
or
talk to,
another
yeah, just
people,
if you were to talk to
another customer?
someone, someone that's like, I kind of want to work with Ben and his team, and I'll kind of want to do a little bit of this. What would you tell them based on your experience?
I would say that again, coming to the important thing, it's affordable.
Hmm.
So it's not like those crazy things that you find on the internet.
Hmm.
It's a real thing.
Hmm.
Again, not something that you see a fitness coach saying like, "Oh, I'm gonna make you achieve this amount of weight loss in this X amount of times." It's something that if it's focused on you. It's personalized. It's something that you can benefit, you can learn,
Hmm.
you can do, and it's gonna change your life
Hmm.
basically, because you're gonna see the same thing every day, but from another perspective. Like it's gonna make you feel that you can do it,
Hmm.
that you can actually do it, and not just focus on weight loss. Again, I think I did my exercising, like walking.
Hmm.
Then I jump on having my meal preps,
Hmm.
and afterwards I say, well, uh, I have some recommendation to do some muscle work,
Hmm.
so why not give it a shot?
Hmm.
Then I'm doing it, so it's good.
Yeah, definitely. Awesome. Well, thank you very much for jumping on the call today. It's been really cool listening to, all your achievements and the whole process through your journey. It's been amazing, and I thank you for sharing that with myself and anyone else that ends up watching this. It's really, really cool, and yeah, I'm proud of you, man. It's been awesome.
No, thank you, man. Thank you. You came in your content, and I would say the thing that you represent came in one point in my life where I needed the most. I mean, I needed to have this extra boost in myself,
Hmm.
and the approach that you have about how to do these things, it's very very good, and I
Hmm.
appreciate you doing this because again, it's focused on people. So it's focused on how people are, how
Hmm.
people eat,
Hmm.
and it's amazing. I'm really I'm thankful for everything that you have done, everything that you have built up in the app, the meals, the exercising, the videos,
Hmm.
everything. So it's nice work, and I'm glad that I just bump into you in that way.